Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Monalisa Rumbai bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. The Catalan professor Mario Lanza has developed a system of encryption of electronic data using two-dimensional materials. The results of this research are the cover of the latest issue of the journal Advanced Materials, one of the most prestigious in the scientific world. Lanza and his team collected an extensive article entitled Advanced Data Encryption Using 2D Materials, the revolutionary research they carry out at King Abdullah University of Science and Technology, Saudi Arabia. His work in the field of nanoelectronics with two-dimensional materials has resulted in the creation of an advanced encryption system. The research group has developed a circuit for generating random numerical codes similar to those we use to make online payments, but which consume less power. This is possible thanks to the use of a two-dimensional material called hexagonal boron nitride. In manufacturing, only 100% industry-compatible processes such as chemical vapor deposition and wet transfer have been used, making it a very attractive system of the semiconductor industry. The results obtained open a new horizon in the development of advanced encryption systems necessary in applications of daily life such as sending messages, generating passwords, or encrypting databases, among others. The Department of Business School of Salesian's Zaragoza has continued throughout the academic year 2020 to 2021, organizing courses for the employability of people with problems of insertion. This free training belongs to the INAEM's employment training plan and is aimed exclusively at people under 30 years of age at risk of social or occupational exclusion. In the department, company's school works with different training plans. In this case, it has also signed an agreement with the Red Cross, who have selected the suitable participants for this course of auxiliary operations of assembly and maintenance of microcomputer systems, a certificate of professionalism of 370 hours, 280 hours of theory and 90 hours of practices in companies. A training where the student learns to perform auxiliary operations of assembly and maintenance of microcomputer and peripheral equipment, applying quality criteria and acting in conditions of safety and respect for the environment. As every year, secondary school students from the Salesian School San Juan Bosco in Valencia have participated in the Big Challenge English competition, along with other schools throughout Spain and Europe. It is an exam in which different knowledge related to the English language is evaluated: use of English, reading, listening, writing, and cultural knowledge of the Anglo-Saxon world. It is an online test in which new technologies for language learning are used. From the Department of Foreign Languages of the school, they explain that all the students have obtained very good results and thank and congratulate everyone for their participation, interest, and continued effort with English. The students of the San Juan Bosco School have been obtaining excellent results, always with participants in the first positions of the table. On this occasion also, with magnificent results, several students among the top 10 of the province in the level. The Basilica of Mary Help of Christians of the Holy Trinity of Seville will host on June 19 the issuance of perpetual vows of Jose Israel Hernandez Balboza, Norbert Mamba Combongo, and Pedro Ignacio Porto Valero. This celebration is part of the final stretch of the course in which up to 16 young Salesians trained in Spain will take a crucial step in their religious life. In total, the Salesian inspectorates will hold 2 priestly ordinations, 3 diaconal ordinations, and 11 perpetual professions. The ceremony can be followed live from the YouTube channel of the Salesians in Spain. Israel Jose Hernandez is originally from Venezuela. He did philosophy in Los Tegues, Venezuela. Then he came to Spain as a missionary and UTAM and made a stage of Tirocino in the house of Martí Codolar, Barcelona. He is currently studying theology in Madrid and carries out his pastoral work in the flats of Casa Guerrelli, which the Pinardi Foundation has in Madrid. The Seville City Council was the scene on Thursday, June 10th of the official presentation of Entry app, a tourist application of the City of Civil for Android in whose design and construction have participated 300 young people between 16 and 24 years of secondary, baccalaureate and training cycles of 4 educational centers of France, Italy and Spain within the Erasmus Plus program. Among these centers has been the Salesianos Triana, in charge of elaborating the text with its students and creating the computer application. This new app discovers places with charm, culture, leisure and gastronomy of Civil and is the result of 3 years of work and coordination between the participating educational institutions. Bosco Seva Kendra, BSK, the Planning and Development Office of the Salesian Province of Hyderabad, through its 32 Don Bosco institutions and 121 civil society organizations spread across the Telugu states, has reached out to 7,20,000 people from March 26, 2020 to date, with the generous support of benefactors, donor agencies and corporate partners. Focusing on the upliftment of the needy and vulnerable children, economically backward women, unemployed and unskilled youth, BSK reaches out to people in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and South Odisha for the last 29 years. As part of the pandemic second wave, BSK continues to involve with the support of organizations like Zomato India, Nestle India, Accenture and Bosco Net New Delhi by distributing cooked food at Bandala Guda, Jagir municipal areas. It has reached out to more than 700 persons tested positive and in isolation with cooked food. Reverend Father Angel Fernandez Arteme, the Rector Major, has appointed Father Angelo Sylvester Miranda, known as Roshan, the present Vice Provincial, as the 4th Provincial Superior of the Salesian Vice Province of St. Joseph, Sri Lanka LKC for 6 years, 2021 to 2027. The joyful news, we have a new provincial, came on June 11, 2021. We congratulate him and thank him for accepting this responsibility of service. We assure him of our prayerful support as he takes on the leadership role to guide and lead the Salesian Vice Province of St. Joseph, Sri Lanka. Moved by the death of their collaborators affected by COVID, that too due to non-availability of transport facilities to reach hospitals with oxygen, the past pupils of Don Bosco School, Mangalagiri, drove their way to mobilize an ambulance service. The transport service is free of cost for the poor. The past pupil unit of Don Bosco School, Mangalagiri, has been active for the past couple of days, helping the staff who were affected by the pandemic. When 2 of their working staff demised due to COVID and that too non-availability of oxygen in time, they felt deeply sorry. This incident motivated them and led to providing transport services to the poor for free of cost. The Su and Zo for the Bridges of Venice, historic event in Venice, each year proposes different pathways in search of themes and views, always different but shared by the desire to discover the most genuine and original Venice. Su and Zo's precious cultural contribution to the bridges, this year in which 1600 years since the city was founded, is revalued with the project Su and Zo Detour, the guided tours of Su and Zo for the Bridge of Venice, thematic paths discovering the city and its history. With the involvement of authorized tourist guides of Venice and the volunteers of Su and Zo, it is now possible, in small groups, to deepen the knowledge of the city in a new and original way. Guided tours Su and Zo Detour are proposed all year round, based on a calendar of monthly appointments from May to November that will propose itineraries and always different themes. 2 paths of choice will be proposed on each date. Been out of a year and a half marked by social distancing, so many young people are starting to cross the speaker's door again. 2 long deserts. There is a lot of desire for sociality, but also a lot of awareness that it is necessary to comply with the existing rules. As Venery writes, a group of young people ready to adapt to the elementary rules that Don Bosco makes speakers work like an extraordinary human device in which everyone knows they are important and no one is too much. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.